Welcome, students. I'm Avantika from AVS Knowledge Station, and we are doing today the first chapter of Class 10th Economics Development. In our previous classes, we studied about how people decide their goals in order to achieve development, and we also studied about what are the different parameters that are taken into consideration while we decide the development status of any country. Okay, and we also compared certain states of India like Kerala, Haryana, and Bihar, and we found out that per capita income is not the only measure that tells us about the actual development of any country or a place. Okay, now we are on page number 13 of the first chapter of economics, and we will find out what is this human development report. Okay, we know that level of income is important, but we have also found out that it is not the only parameter, and when we take income into consideration, it is somewhat inadequate measure of development. We know that calculating income is essential, but when we talk about overall development, only income cannot be considered as the actual measure of development. All right, so what we have studied is that health and education are equally important. Okay, such cases that we found out in Haryana, that the infant mortality rate is high and also attendance ratio is low. So all those things tell us that health and education are the two most important indicators when we talk about development. Okay, and there is a human development report which is published by United Nations Development Program. Okay, UNDP prepares a report, and it has published this report which we'll find out in this table, and it has compared the countries based on their educational level, their health status, and the per capita income. Okay, completely three जो important measures हैं, parameters हैं, they are taken into consideration. Okay, and it is interesting to find out what is the data showing us, okay, about India and its neighbor. This is a human development report of 2017. Okay, source given over here is Human Development Report 2018, United Nations Development Program, New York. Okay, so we can say it is of combined years 2017 and 18 both. Okay, now see, there are different countries: Sri Lanka, India, Myanmar, Pakistan, Nepal, and Bangladesh. And what are the parameters taken into consideration? Gross national income, जिसको हम per capita income कह सकते हैं, life expectancy, and years, mean years of schooling of people 25 and above, कि वो कितना स्कूल गए हैं, कितने साल तक वो रेगुलर स्कूल गए हैं, और HDI रैंक क्या है। इन सब चीज़ों के बाद मेजर करने के बाद, कैलकुलेट कंपेयर करने के बाद, HDI ह्यूमन डेवलपमेंट इंडेक्स, ठीक है, उसमें ये कंट्रीज कहाँ पे रैंक अचीव करती हैं. सी India over here, when we talk of gross national income, it is having second highest gross national income compared to its neighbors. Okay, and can you see Sri Lanka? Okay, something that surprises us. Sri Lanka being a small country, okay, with not many resources. Okay, Sri Lanka is not having that much resources that India has. Still, the gross national income of Sri Lanka is way higher than India. Also, when we talk about life expectancy, what is life expectancy? The average expected level of age, कि कितना length of life होगी. That is what life expectancy tells us. Okay, so in that also Sri Lanka is ahead, And this time it's not just Sri Lanka, also Nepal and countries like Bangladesh are ahead of us. They are having more life expectancy at birth. अगर इंडिया में एक एवरेज इंसान 68 ईयर्स की लाइफ लेता है, तो बांग्लादेश में एवरेज लाइफ 72 है, नेपाल में एवरेज लाइफ 70.6 है, एंड श्रीलंका is way ahead with 75.5 years of age. Okay, this is life expectancy. Okay, so when we talk about main years of schooling में भी इंडिया में 6.4 years तक की schooling एवरेज लोगों ने ली है, and again श्रीलंका is ahead. Okay, and then if we have to talk about the HDI rank in the world according to the statistics, so ये जब rank 2018, not very long ago, but ये 2018 की बात है बेटा, and श्रीलंका अगेन, जिसको हम इतना इम्पोर्टेंट शायद ना समझते हो, बट इट्स रैंक इज 76, वेयर एज इंडिया रैंक्स एट 130. ओके, तो 130, तो ये 189 कंट्रीज में से वी स्टैंड एट 130, विच इज नॉट मोटिवेटिंग एट ऑल, है ना. सो हम थोड़ा सा ही, हम बांग्लादेश के पास ऑल दीज कंट्रीज जो जिनको हम शायद सुपीरियर ना माने, बट it is the reality that the HDI rank in the world is not satisfactory in terms of our country. Okay, so ये हमने देखा, ये ऐसा क्यों है, because of the we can say that because the facilities are not provided to the people as a whole, as collective, and we have more gap between the rich and the poor. That is the reason. More corruption, these are the reasons. Okay, now we move on to the next page. So when we studied that table, weren't you surprised that such as small neighborhood country Sri Lanka is much ahead in all respects, and हम जिसको अपनी country को काफ़ी ahead वैसे मानते होंगे being a patriot, but it shows us the reality that we have such a low rank in the world. Okay, and Nepal and Bangladesh, in spite of having lower per capita income, Bangladesh और नेपाल की हमसे low per capita income है, still they have better life expectancy. वो हमने पढ़ा था जो. Okay, so these statistics are surprising, and HDI has also suggesting some improvements, and कुछ और components भी add किए गए हैं अब जो न्यू ह्यूमन डेवलपमेंट रिपोर्ट्स प्रिपेयर होती हैं. ओके, बट बेसिक जो 3 हैं, इनकम, हेल्थ एंड एजुकेशन, व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट दैट, इंडिया certainly lacks. Now, what is your opinion that they might have forgotten some aspects? Do you think there is something more important than these 3 factors that should be added? Come on, think of it and let me know. Now we will talk about sustainability of development. Okay, development, no one can stop development. It is the basic need for every country, for every area. Okay, so suppose a country is developed, what they will do? They will stop developing? Not at all. Okay, they would also likely to raise their level and further achieve more. Okay, so because this is desirable, and a number of scientists have been warning that whatever is happening in the current situation, development is not happening in a sustainable manner. Okay, we also studied this in the first chapter of geography. What is happening? Land degradation, over exploitation, consumption by some, okay, accumulation of resources, and what is the result? It is resulting in damage to the environment. Okay, and that is why we need sustainable development. Okay, there is an example which is given. Recent evidence ने दिखाया है कि why we are making postures and debates, we are dealing with it about saving water, because ये reality है. ये सजेस्ट किया गया है बाय द साइंटिस्ट, बाय जियोलॉजिस्ट कि ग्राउंड वाटर इज अंडर सीरियस थ्रेट्स of overuse in many parts of country, and especially when we talk about our country India, about 300 districts have a report of water level decline. 4 मीटर से भी ज़्यादा पास्ट 20 years में 4 मीटर से ज़्यादा वाटर टेबल डिक्रीज हो गया है. ओके, why? Because nearly 1/3 of the country is overusing the groundwater reserve. और अगर यही पेस से डिक्रीज होता रहा तो in another 25 years 60% of the country would be doing the same if the present way of using this resource continues. That means ये क्या कह रहे हैं कि अगर ऐसा ही होता रहा तो बहुत ही सीवियर शॉर्टेज हो जाएगी. ओके, ग्राउंड वाटर ओवर यूज़ पर्टिकुलरली कहाँ पे हमको मिल रहा है ज़रूरत से ज़्यादा पानी, जहाँ पे यूज़ हो रहा है, जहाँ पे एग्रीकल्चर होता है बेटा, इन पंजाब, वेस्टर्न यूपी, ओके, दीज एरियाज, एंड ऑल्सो hard rock plateau areas of Central and South Asia, some coastal areas, and certain areas जहाँ पे townships create हो रही हैं rapidly, those areas as well. Okay, so these are certain questions which we need to address and answer, that why groundwater is overused. It is used to fulfill the rising demands of the ever-growing population and also for development. And then if it is for development, can there be development without overuse? Think of ways. How can it be possible? Nothing is impossible really. So there can be development, but how to stop overusing our resources, and specifically water, because this is a serious problem. And if we become selfish and don't think about the future generations, then it would become a real threat. Now groundwater is an example of renewable resource. Okay, so they are replenished by nature although, but these resources are overused, because when we talk about groundwater, जितना replenish हो रहा है उससे ज़्यादा use हो जाएगा, then there will be a shortage. All right, so non renewable resources exhaust होते रहते हैं, या जिनका तो stock ही fix है, that cannot be replenished. Okay, so न्यू रिसोर्सेज आर बीइंग डिस्कवर्ड जिनके बारे में पहले नहीं पता था. ये सारी चीज़ें की जा रही हैं, बट वी नीड टू बी वेरी केयरफुल विद आवर अप्रोच इन यूजिंग दीज प्रेशियस रिसोर्सेज. Okay, this is another example which is given about the reserves of crude oil. Okay, एंड ये बताया गया है इसमें कि जो स्टॉक है क्रूड ऑयल का कितने टाइम तक लास्ट करेगा. आज के टाइम में जिस पेस पे क्रूड ऑयल यूज़ हो रहा है, it has been said that crude oil will last only for 50 more years. Okay, they are telling us in this that if the current pace of the consumption of crude oil continues, जो रिजर्व्स हैं वो सिर्फ 50 more years तक का क्रूड ऑयल उनमें है, एंड इट इज़ फॉर द एंटायर वर्ल्ड. ओके, सो प्राइसेस ऑफ ऑयल इंक्रीज होते हैं तो भी सबके लिए बर्डन होता है. एंड देर आर ऑल्सो कंट्रीज लाइक यूएसए जहाँ पे बहुत ही कम रिजर्व है, तो और ऑयल ढूंढना एंड अदर थिंग्स आर एक्चुअली वेरी डिफ़िकल्ट. सो तभी ये क्वेश्चन ऑफ सस्टेनेबिलिटी अराइज होता है, that we must think of alternatives, that how we must provide some alternatives to function our everyday life in a smooth manner. Okay, and now we have studied about resources, about development, about people's goal, what is average income. We studied about what are the other indicators set by UNDP, also why there is a lack of rank, why India cannot come up in the SDI rank is due to the failure in providing essential collective services. Okay, so now we know that जो consequences हैं, result है environment degradation के, वो boundaries देख के नहीं आते हैं. Okay, so this issue needs to be highlighted, and our future is linked together. Whatever happens in USA, it will be indirectly impacting our nation as well. So sustainability of development has to be the key idea now, and scientists, economists, philosophers, social scientists, everyone is working to attain the best means फॉर डेवलपमेंट. ऐसा ना हो कि जिस पेस पे हम डेवलपमेंट कर रहे हैं उससे इकोलॉजी को ज़्यादा डैमेज हो. वी मस्ट थिंक ऑफ ऑल्टरनेटिव्स, एंड दैट इज़ वाई व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट इट, development and progress go hand in hand. And as individuals we also must pause for a moment, and we must introspect and ask that what we wish to become, what our goals are. Okay, some people are continuously uh, over exploiting the environment. That is why we need to think about our mother earth and be environment friendly. Also, all of us must think about it. Only then we can save our mother earth, and also development can take place in a sustainable manner. So students, I hope you have understood, and this marks the end of chapter 1 of economics. So after you have understood my class, please read the chapter again thoroughly and sincerely. Till then, stay safe.